Hey guys, it's Mr. Shinsky. I'm going to be reading the exam for you today. Just remember that you can stop and pause this recording anytime, go back, rehear things as needed. Okay? So, things I want to make out real clear for you again that this is a pretty big chunk of your grade, so take your time with it. Don't forget it is take home so you can use your notes, which I would advise you to do. Use other resources, make sure you score the best you can. Every multiple choice question is worth 4 points, and the short answers are worth 5 points. So please develop a strong answer. You can type them in a document and send them to me, handwrite them, take a picture, whatever is easiest for you. Okay? So let's start with question number 1. According to our class's approach borrowed from Levitt and Dubner, economics is a study of blank. What motivates people to do anything? Okay, so Levitt and Dubner, a reminder, they are the authors of the book we read, Freakonomics. Okay, your options are 1, money, 2, incentives, 3, power, and 4, force. Okay, so as you do this question, fill in the blank with these words and see which one is most accurate to, again, our class's approach and what Levitt and Dubner said in the book Freakonomics. Question 2. In Sam Peltzman's study of seatbelts, he found that once the law required them, people were more likely to drive faster. Okay. This is called 1. Incentivization, 2. Subsidized activity, 3. An unintended consequence, or 4. Causality. Okay, so again, Sam Peltzman's study, he found that once the law required people to wear seatbelts, they were more likely to drive faster. Okay. The next set of questions, 3, 4, and 5, are based off of this graphic over here, the Production Possibility Frontier, or a PPF. It is a graphic, right, that shows the curve comparing the output of one good, pizza, compared to the output of sugar over here. Okay. Please note lines or dots A, B, C, D, E, and F. So question number 3. What points, circle any or all, on the following PPF are the most efficient? A, B, C, D, E, F, and don't forget to circle any or all of them, right? You can circle A, B, and C, A, C, and F, whatever combination you feel fits the question properly for questions 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so again, you're using this graphic, the Production Possibility Frontier, to answer question number 3. Question number 4. What point or points, circle any and all, on the following PPF are not possible outcomes of production? Okay. Not possible outcomes of production. Point A, B, C, D, E, F. Question 5. What point or points, circle any and all, on the following PPF are inefficient means of production? Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F. And again, remember for questions 3, 4, and 5 here, you can circle any combination of these 6 options. Question number 6. Going to school instead of working is considered to be a trade-off, an opportunity cost, an incentive, or marginal thinking. Okay, notice how going to school here is underlined. People who pitch a product or service on the television show Shark Tank are best described as product champions, skunk works, new venture capitalists, or strategic marketers. Number 8. If you are thirsty and decide to buy a soda instead of a bottle of water, the bottle of water is considered to be a trade-off, the opportunity cost, the valued item, or marginal thinking. Notice again that the words, the bottle of water, right? Number 9. Which of the following do people in any market look for? 1. The best prices. 2. Tangible items. 3. A comparative advantage. Or 4. Marginal deficits. Okay, so again, which of the following do people in any market look for? So think about the different types of markets we've talked about as you answer this question. On to the back side. Question number 10. The invisible hand is most closely related to the concepts of existence of 1. Supply and demand. 2. Recessions. 3. Unknown government intervention. Or 4. The Illuminati. 11. Country A has no domestic sources of wood. It imports all of its wood from wood-producing countries. If the price of wood in wood-producing countries rises substantially, which of the following is most likely to occur? Okay. So again, if the price of wood in wood-producing countries rises substantially, which of the following is most likely to occur? 1. Country A will import more wood to meet rising demand. 2. Country A will impose a tariff on wood imports. 3. Housing prices in country A will increase as wood imports become more expensive. Or 4. Profits in other wood-producing countries will increase due to increased exports in country A. Question 12. Studying an individual's economic choices in their personal lives is part of which discipline? Macroeconomics, plural studies, comeconomics, or microeconomics? 13. Traveling throughout Africa, or even in the Chinatown and Little Italy districts of New York City, street vendors represent which type of market? Command economy. 2. A traditional market. 3. Monopolies. Or 4. An oligopoly. Okay. Make sure you pay attention to the word street vendors. Question 14. Which is not a benefit of innovation? Increased unemployment, increased demand of resources, job creation, or improvements to technology? Again, which is not a benefit of innovation. Question 15. Monopolies, trusts, corruption, and pools, according to Adam Smith, are examples of 1. Business design. 2. Owner efficiency. 3. Systemic pressures. Or 4. Market failure. Question 16. The division of labor would most likely be found in 1. The creation of a novel. 2. Manufacturing a Happy Meal at McDonald's. 3. Painting a mural. 4. Changing the oil in a vehicle. Question number 17. What element would least likely be found in a capitalistic market? Again, least likely be found. 1. Social class systems based on wealth. 2. Equitable distribution of wealth and resources. 3. Privatized corporations. 4. Free trade agreements. Question number 18. Which of the following is the amount of income considered to be the take-home pay on a pay stub? 1. Gross income. 2. FICA. 3. Net income. Or 4. SSI or Social Security insurance. Question 19. Which of the following actions is an example of an improvement in human capital? 1. Carlos hires 3 workers for his business. 2. Frank's Furniture trains employees to use computers. 3. Tasha applies for a job as an engineer. Or 4. The city of Upland builds a new nursing home. Question 20, our last multiple choice question. In the mixed economy, 1. Economic problems are solved by the government and market. 2. Economic decisions are made by the private sector and free market. 3. Economic allocation is achieved by the invisible hand. And 4. Economic questions are solved by government departments. Let's move on to the short answer questions. These are each worth 5 points, so please take roughly a paragraph to a half page to answer any of these questions. Short answer prompt number 1. Discuss 3 pieces of advice given by Ben Carpenter from the book The Bigs and how they are relevant to the modern workforce and employment. Okay, I'll actually send you guys a link to do this question in a little bit. Prompt number 2. Summarize the basic premise of Leonard Read's short story, I Pencil, and how it applies to the United States economy. Okay, we read this short story in class. 3. Create a T-chart of do's and don'ts regarding resumes as discussed in class. You can also find a lot of good resources on the classroom still. And 4. Discuss the Myers-Briggs personality test, your results, and its application towards finding a career. We completed this task in class as we were finding a job to research for the personal finance project. So please go back, replay any questions you need to. If something is still confusing to you, don't hesitate to shoot me an email or reach out through social media.